and His holy begotten Son, Yahweh Shah.
All
Uh,
praise.
we uh, uh we coming back at another Monday Night Fire. The topic is the prophecy of Christ. The prophecy of Christ, what was spoken in Matthew chapter 24. It came to pass and is fulfilling itself what Christ told the disciples what was going to happen at that time when he was before when he get ready to die and everything. He was telling the disciples that that Jerusalem it was gonna fall, and
Mm-hmm.
none of the stones. You see the stones. It was how it was built. He said the stones, all the stones, gonna be torn down, throw down. So we gonna go into that, and Christ went into the future too. He was telling them about the future was gonna happen too.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get into that, and we into that what Christ was talking about in the future. We are living in that right now. Okay, so give me that first precept.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32.
Uh huh.
And ye shall know the truth,
Uh huh.
and the truth shall make you free.
He said, "Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." So when we come out tonight, when we start reading, open your Bibles and read along with us. And the Most High gonna give us the wisdom and understanding how to break it down, so y'all can get a better understanding what Christ was telling the disciples. Because also He's talking to us too. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Come
all right, I'm ready.
and
Come
let it
on
be
with it.
known. Like you
All
said,
right,
we do thus saith the Lord. These ain't our words. All
exactly.
we doing is saying, telling you what the Lord say. It's on you whether you hear or forbear. It's
That's it.
just our job to bring this out and build our brothers and sisters to this marriage. So
Come.
we're gonna start at Matthew chapter
Yes.
24. And we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna start out at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that's Matthew chapter 24, starting at verse 1.
Come.
And Yahushua Christ went out and departed from the temple, and his
Mm-hmm.
disciples came to him for show him the
Mm-hmm.
building of the temple.
Mm-hmm.
And Christ said unto them, see you not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall.
Hold
Mm,
on right there. He was
mm,
telling the disciples, he said, all the stones that you see which y'all built Jerusalem on, he telling them these stones gonna be thrown down. Why Christ was telling them that? Because he was telling them because the Romans, because the Roman was ruling over us at that time. And the
mm-hmm,
Romans going to come and take over Jerusalem and take over everything. Okay, this why he was telling the disciples, and they I knew in their mind like, what are you talking about? We built this, ain't nothing gonna happen.
mm,
But Christ told them that these stones that y'all built Jerusalem on is gonna fall. Okay, read on up.
mm. You said that shall not be thrown down. And
Uh huh.
as he sat upon the mount of the olives, the
Uh huh.
disciples came unto him privately,
Uh huh.
saying, tell
Uh huh.
us, when shall these things be?
Uh oh. He said, "Tell us when these things be." Right? We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
go back. Now go back to the Timbuktu book and read that, cause we're gonna cover what happened when Christ was telling them that the all the stones that was hailing Jerusalem up is gonna fall down. But who did this? Watch this. He better
Mm,
tell you who did this.
mm. This is out the book. from
Uh-huh.
Babylon to Timbuktu.
Buck two.
This
Mm-hmm.
is on page 85,
Mm-hmm.
84. I'm sorry, page 84,
Uh-huh.
starting the second paragraph.
Uh-huh.
In the year 65 BC,
Uh-huh.
the Romans armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem.
See, hold on right there. See, now he said 65 eight what BC or AC?
BC.
Eh,
He said
BC.
BC.
BC. Christ was gone. Okay.
No,
Let's
BC is
get the
before Christ.
oh before Christ.
That's
Okay.
before
This was going
Christ.
on. It was this was going on. Salaki, thank you for correcting.
Hmm.
Okay, this was Christ was, you know what I'm saying, was getting ready to born, and the Romans was taking over everything at that time. The
Yeah,
same people, the same people who ruling today was the same people back then. They
because you
had
got
they call themselves the Romans at that time.
yeah, because you
You
got
know
to
what I'm saying?
remember, even during Christ's time, that king
Hmm.
Herod was a Roman.
Right, Roman, yeah,
They were
right, con,
already under Roman rule. That's why Christ had to run to Egypt. That's why
con,
his mother
con,
sent him away because they hadn't,
right.
you know.
Well,
So
the mother and him and the father had to go to Egypt to get
mm,
away from that wicked king. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
now it's the next line
okay,
that where the prophecy is. So it's 65 BC. This is before Christ was born. The
right
Romans had
before
already
Christ.
took over Jerusalem.
Right,
Now then it
right.
says in 70 AD, which is after
Yes,
death. Now Christ done died.
yes,
Now we
right,
now he's now what he said when he was alive is finna happen. It said
right.
General Vespian and his son
Uh huh.
Titus put an
Titus.
end to the Jewish state.
See, they put the end of the Jew, and see they put the Jewish. You know what I'm saying? To throw
Mm-hmm.
us out, but they put the end of the Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
To the
let's be
Israelite
straight.
state.
You know what I'm saying? Israelite state. We can go in Psalms 83 on that. It tells
Mm-hmm.
you who all these people who came against us. Okay, but Christ was telling us this was going to happen, and it happened. Okay, read
And it
on
went
out. Read
and
on
it went
some.
on to
Read
say
on some
he
more.
they didn't just do that. It says with great slaughter.
Ooh, see, great slaughter. Cause you got to remember, some of us went into Africa. Jerusalem is in Africa, but I mean in the land of Ham, right? That's the land of Africa. But we fled into Africa, to Egypt in Africa. It said we fled. 1 million of us fled in there. Okay, so now they slaughter. So you have some of us stayed back, and we got slaughtered. They went in there. They breached the walls, and they tore everything down, and they tore our sanctuary down. They tore everything down. They stole everything from us, and they slaughtered us. They slaughtered
Mm-hmm.
us. On top of that, read on.
And it says during the period of the military governors of Palestine,
Uh huh.
many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people.
See
During
the
the
residue.
people,
Go
oh,
ahead.
okay, it says during the period from Poppy to Julius, it has
Hmm.
been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
See 1 million. 1 million Israelite fled into Africa. Okay, and some of us stayed back. Okay, so we stayed back. We try to fight. We try to keep them off of us. But they, said the Most High, Christ already spoken that this was going to happen to us. Right? Go back
Mm-hmm.
to the Bible. Go back to
Mm.
the Word.
Hold on, I'm gonna finish this out right here.
Okay.
It says
Okay.
fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery.
See, and did that happen to us? Did that happen to us, our forefathers? When we was over here, we were trying to flee from the Romans. It's the same people. We are trying to flee from them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we was running. We were trying to get away. What they do? They always catch us. Some of us they caught us. Some of they didn't catch us. But that's the same record of the same people. They
Mm-hmm.
own our trail. They that's what they do. These people that we up on it right now is the Romans. They just changed the name.
That's
If you
it.
change the name, you gonna change the game.
That's all they do. It says the slave markets were full of black Jew
Of
slaves.
black Jew slave. So that lets you know that them people over there saying they are the real Jews, they not. Because the book just told you they had a black slave in the black slave at that time. The
Mm-hmm.
Jews was black. It tells you that. See, because that's what the book they don't want the people to see or read. These the
And
things they've been hiding from us.
and then right under that, after that passage, it gives you the reference to Deuteronomy 28 and 64.
See, 28 and 64. That's what happened to us. See, the prophecy, everything that the Bible speak is fulfilling itself. It already did it. Our forefathers went to slavery. They went into on the slave ship with chains. We did all that there. Now we in
Mm-hmm.
the we passed that. Everything that is spoken, we had already came to. Now it's getting down to the nitty gritty. Now the real thing for to come. Cause your house shot is finna come back, and we gonna rule this. And he gonna rule this place with, and we gonna rule with him. Those
Mm.
that keep the law, statute, and commandments. Okay, go back to the word. That's it on that.
Yeah, that was it on that. We're
Okay,
gonna we're gonna
okay,
pick up at the end of verse 3 in Matthew
right.
24. And
Uh
it's
huh.
and they said, "And what shall be the sign of thy coming and
Uh huh.
of the end of the world?"
Uh huh.
And Christ answered and said unto
What
them,
he say?
"Take heed that no man deceive you."
He said number one. He said, take heed that no man deceive you. Listen to what the listen to Mashiach Yahweh Shah say. Listen to our big brother. Listen to it. He's what he said. He said, he said what? Read that again. One more time.
Take heed and let no man deceive you.
Don't be deceived. And there's a lot of us out here being deceived out here with
Mhm.
different doctrine. A lot of doctrine. See, we already going against what Yahushua told us. Hey, don't be deceived out here. And we are being deceived out here. We not listening. Read on
At
out.
all. For many shall come in my name, saying, I
Uh
am
oh.
Christ,
Uh
and shall
uh oh.
deceive many.
Uh-oh. Did they do that?
All the
They did
time.
it. They did it in the Renaissance when they came over here. They did it. They did it with John. What was it? Jim Crow. They did it,
Mhm.
and they doing it, and they doing it again. And
Yeah.
then you got some of the Israelites. I'm talking about us too. Got these camps. Got this
Mm.
congregation, but you running like a coat. You taking the people eyes off of Yahushua.
Time.
Okay, you got the people looking at you like you is Yahweh Shai. You is not Yahweh Shai,
And you sure ain't the father.
and you ain't the Father. You know what I'm saying? We still in the same position that we've been in. See, people need to be a servant and try to be a leader. Be a servant first and listen to Christ. Follow
Time.
Christ's example. Read on out.
It said, and ye shall hear of wars and
Uh
rumors of
oh.
wars.
Ain't that going on right now? Christ is telling the disciple what is going to happen into the future. This is what is happening now. He was telling them that back then, and what
God.
he was telling him back then is happening now. His word is not going back bar. It's not falling to the ground. It's happening, and
All
he got
day
rumors of
long.
wars. It's rising. Read on, huh?
See that ye be not troubled.
Uh
For
oh. He told
all
us.
these
He told us. Hold
things,
on. Hold on. Hold on. Right there. He told us not to be not trouble.
yep,
Because if you're not keeping the law, statute, and commandments of the Most High God, you going to be trouble. You going to be trouble because you is not in the place that the Most High told us to be. Come, he said, gather yourself together, O nation not desire. Come together so the Most High can protect us. But if you not on that level, you not gonna get protected out here. Read on now.
mm. It said, be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Uh huh.
But the end is not yet.
He said the end is not yet. He said all this stuff going on. See, we got rumors of war. We got America invading Venezuela. We got all this stuff going on. But he telling us the end is not yet. This is just the beginning. Okay, we just getting in the ball just begin to go forward now. Read on out.
For nation shall rise against nation,
Is that happening right now? Yes. Nation against nation. What else?
kingdom against kingdom.
Kingdom against kingdom. Look at them Edomites. Them Edomites going against each other. And you know what? Us Israelites, we should be sitting back, gathering ourselves together while they fighting on among each other, and they mind is not on us right now. That's
Yep,
what we need to take advantage of right now. Cause their
yep,
eyes is on them on themselves right now. And what we need to do is what? Come to keep the law, statute, and commandment and gather ourselves together. This is the time.
yep.
Don't wait. Don't wait then when they eyes is not on when they realize that man we're supposed to be fighting each other, we're supposed to be fighting them. Then it'll be too late. We need to do it now. The most high giving us a window. Go in through the window. Cause sooner or later that window gonna shed on us. Read on up.
And there shall be famines
Uh-oh.
and
And it's
pestilence.
and it's ain't that's happening right now.
Oh yeah, everybody hungry.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hit over here yet, but it's coming. It's
Oh,
coming.
it's already here.
Well,
Man,
it's already
man.
here. See, it's
How
already here. My
all these
brother said,
what you think all these food recalls are?
see that?
Food banks empty, cattle ranchers
Mm-hmm.
going out of business. Remember,
See?
we had a whole wing shortage, didn't we?
Yes, yeah,
But I'm trying to figure
yeah.
out how we got a wing shortage. Ain't the
We
wing attached to the breast? How you got all
exactly,
these breasts, but you ain't got no wings?
exactly. Yep.
It, they playing games.
They
They
playing they
they
playing a lot of games.
they making farmers pour out 100,000 gallons of milk for no reason. They trying to cause
Exactly.
a famine because these
Yep.
things must happen.
It gotta happen. That's what I'm trying to. That's what we trying to tell our people. We look. We trying to teach y'all. We not trying to make y'all do anything. All we all we can do is show y'all the path, the narrow path, straight. We ain't tell you go to the right or go to the left.
Mm-mm.
We telling you go straight, and it's easy. All you gotta do is just go straight and just keep the law, statute, and commandment. And you gonna stumble and you gonna fall, but you pick yourself back up. That's why you got brothers and sisters. It's in the truth. Okay, read on out.
God. It said there's going to be pestilence and earthquakes
Uh huh.
in diverse places.
Ain't that going on right now, officer?
Yeah, tsunamis, earthquakes in the ocean. You got tsunamis
Mm-hmm.
hitting Japan, Russia.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You you see how the elements is going in is doing the work for the most high? The elements, the tsunami, the hurricane, the earthquakes, all that is up is the most high is led this to be done. Showing y'all that I am that I am. But people steady not ignoring instead of ignoring it. Oh, that's just a weather. No, it's the most high.
Mm,
Okay. You got
mm.
something on that? We keep on flowing.
We're gonna keep on going. And it
Okay.
says, all these are the beginning of
See?
sorrows.
Then he said he telling you this is the beginning of sorrow. See, we need to be sorrow right now, but also we need to come together. Zephaniah 2 and 1 need to kick in right now, people. Come on, people. Because the Most High is giving us a chance to come together and gather together, and then He'll protect us. Why He got them is fighting among each other, because their mind is not on us right now. Their mind is not on us. Look at what's going on. Their mind is on how they can keep the economy going, how they such. Next time that we need to come and keep these laws, statute, and command. While they doing that, we need to do this. Point blank. Read on up.
And it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted,
Uh-oh.
and shall
See,
kill you.
we brought that out yesterday when we was out there on the street corner teaching. They gonna take us. They our family, those that you trust. They gonna go against you. They gonna turn you in.
They doing what they doing to our Issachar brothers right now. Snatching them out their house, out the
Yep.
schools, from
Yep.
the workplace, just
Mm-hmm.
disappearing, deporting you somewhere. You ain't even from that country, and they still trying to deport you
Exactly.
there. Now, like I said, when they killing white women in the street
It's
and lying
bad.
about it on TV, ain't nobody safe.
Ain't nobody safe,
That's
man.
been their most
It,
precious jewel since they
exactly.
stole this land.
Yep. Exactly.
They the Lynch brothers for
Yep.
so-called looking at they white woman. Now they
One.
shooting
Yep.
y'all in the street.
Yep.
Shut up, Becky. We ain't nobody safe.
Ain't no love. It's no love, man. Like that song say, ain't no love in the heart of the city.
City.
Ain't no love in this country. But we gonna get to it. Watch this. Don't believe us. Believe the Most High. Read on out.
Hey,
Watch this.
he said, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
See, they already hate us because the other nation know who we are. They hate us, man. Why? Why the Most High got to keep saying that these people hate us, and we still think these folks love us? Think the Edomite love us. Think the African love us. Think all these people, all them heathen love them heathen do not love us, man.
Hmm,
Y'all better start listening. Read on,
hmm. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray
Yep.
one another, and shall
See,
hate
hold on.
one another.
Stop right there. Stop right there. He said, we're gonna begin to hate one another. Why you think Christ said what he said? He said, first, he said, love the most high God with all your heart, with all your might, with all your soul, with all your strength. Then he come back, he said, love thy neighbor as you love yourself.
Ah,
If you don't love yourself, you're gonna fall into that hatred towards your brother and your sister. One look just like you. It's happening, man. And sister, it's happening right now. Look at our nation right now. Look at what our people. I ain't talking about the Edomites or the other nation. I'm talking about our people. We the only one is hating each other. Don't this prophecy fit us?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Read on, officer.
Mm. And it says, as many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
False prophets have rise. They did that when I was in
Te-
the church. False prophets teaching. They all they were doing was robbing us blind. Now you got false prophets in the truth too. Let's keep it 100. The Most High God is covering every corner. He putting blocks on every corner. You can't squeeze your way out of because he taking everything.
uh,
Read on out.
and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
He said the love of many gonna wax cold,
What did you
man.
say? Ain't no love in the heart
Ain't
of
no
the
love.
city.
It's no love. I'm telling you, if you looking at it right now, ain't nobody showing nobody love. Even your own family say they love you, they don't love you. The Most High telling you the love of the people gonna wax cold, man. This thing is serious, man. Look at the Edomite. They supposed to love each other, right? But they
Mm-hmm.
going against each other. All praises. I've been waiting on this day for the longest. Since I was born, I was waiting on this day.
And then
But
wipe
we
each
need to
other
come
out.
back to the exactly. We need to come back and keep these laws, statute, and commandment, and love each other, brothers and sisters. Read on
Uh,
out.
uh. But he that shall endureth unto the
Uh-oh.
end, the same shall be saved.
He said, endure, right? Go to hold that right there. Go to Baruch in chapter 4 and 1. Watch this. This is you gonna endure. Cause we gonna give
Man,
it to you like that.
if my book fell,
We
of
gonna
course
give
it
it to you.
fell. When did it
He
fall?
said, how you gonna endure? How you gonna endure this right here? We finna show you how to go. You going to endure it because you got to do something, right? Watch this.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse
Watch
1.
this. Uh huh.
This is the book of the commandments of God.
He said, this is the book of commandments of the Most High. Watch this.
And the law that endureth forever.
He said the law endure forever. So you endure, enduring in the law forever. You gonna what? Go through all this stuff. This stuff is gonna be easy for you, but you got to hold on onto the law, statute, and commandment.
Uh-huh.
Read on out. Read on it.
At the Baruch or back in Matthew?
Back in Matthews.
Okay, back in Matthew. Okay. And after it says, the same shall be saved, it says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all
Uh oh.
nations, and then shall the end come.
See, he said, and then shall the end come. So the word of the Most High God is reaching the four corners of the earth because that's where he carries us from. I mean, he separates us from the four corners of the earth. We all over this place. So his word got to reach to his people. Then when he reached to his people, when he reached to us, and those that are gonna be woken up and gonna keep the law, statute, and commandment, that's when the beginning, everything's gonna happen. All this other stuff going on right now, he said that's all in the beginning. He said, don't be paranoid, don't get wavy and don't get nervous. He said, this gotta go through. You gotta go through this here. This is the first phase. But it's gonna be some more phase
Thank
that
you,
you gotta
brother.
go through. You gotta keep these laws, statute, and commandment. Read on out.
When ye therefore shall see the abomination of the
Uh oh.
desolation spoken
Uh
of by Daniel the prophet,
oh.
and
Ain't
stand
this
in the holy place.
ain't this place? Ain't this place finna be a desolation? The
Yes,
Most
it
High
is.
God gonna make this place gonna be a desolation. This place, America, it will not be great again. Donald Trump
Mhm.
sit there and lied to y'all, say he was gonna make America great again. He
Mhm.
lied to y'all. All he doing is he's doing what the Most High got him doing in there. What?
Mhm.
Turn this down. Turn it down, people. Wake up. Wake up. Read on up.
Now, whoso readeth, let him understand.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains.
See, we say we got to flee. We got to wait on the Most High, because the Most High is trying to get all us together so we can get up out of here. He gathered us all the four corners of the earth where
Mm-hmm.
he sent us at. And then when he get us and put us in the proper place where he gonna put us at, he gonna be dealing with us, and he also gonna be dealing with the other nations at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? This thing is real, people. This real, man. This is real. This is real life going on right now. And it's folding in your face. The prophecy is unfolding right in your face, and you're not seeing it.
And
Read
see
on,
right
Up.
now, and right now, what he's talking about, where we going to Matthew now is what we read over there. Yeah, because we got to remember what we talking about here. What we read
Mm-hmm.
now is what Christ warned them about. What we read in the book of Timbuktu.
Yes,
Because
sir.
remember, they
Yes, sir.
asking him, when is this gonna happen? How is it gonna
Mm-hmm.
happen? Because we ain't got no mountains to run into unless you live by the
Sure don't.
Appalachians.
Yep.
From right now, I guess we could. We would have to either work our way west or further east to get to some mountains. But we ain't got to run in no mountains. But
Nothing. Nope.
again, it's going down. Verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house.
Mm-hmm.
Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe
He it
to
was
them.
hold on right there. Hold on right. He telling us, don't worry about the food, don't worry about your clothes, don't worry about nothing. He said, leave that stuff right there and come on.
Mm-hmm.
He telling you leave that, because where you finna go to, you gonna have new clothes, you gonna have new food, all this stuff here. Don't worry about
Mm-hmm.
that. And it's gonna be some of us gonna be doing. Some of us gonna do the things that the Most High told us not to do. Watch, they gonna go.
Hey,
They gonna be on the top of their house. They gonna go try to go in there, and they gonna get killed.
or they gonna die in the process because
That's
the reason
it.
he told you leave it there because it's gonna be too heavy to carry.
It's too heavy to carry.
It's gonna slow you
Read on
down.
now. Real roll. Keep rolling.
And woe to them that are with child, and to them that
Mm-hmm.
give suck in those days. But
Ooh.
pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither
Mm-hmm.
on the Sabbath day.
Whoa. There's gonna be some bad times, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
People, you know what I'm saying? Ain't women still having babies? Yes. Women, our sisters still having babies. He said, but this time, when he in the last days, I don't think no woman should be having no kids like that. Cause it's gonna be real, it's gonna be very bad. Cause how you gonna feed the baby? If ain't nothing to feed them with.
Yep. That's why I said he was very
Nothing.
specific. He said, pray
Yep.
that you ain't having to run in the winter.
Yep.
Because there
See?
ain't gonna be much resources.
It's
Because he
gonna be
says,
nothing.
for then shall be great tribulation, such
See?
as what was not since the beginning of the world to
Word.
this time, nor ever shall be. He said it ain't been that bad since we created it and you ain't know what to do.
Exactly. This thing finna get worse, man.
Forgive me,
2026,
Israel.
2026, y'all. Don't think it's 2026 gonna be a better year. No, it's not. It's not gonna get better. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse.
So what he said in the war, he said, this is just the beginning of the sorrow.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It's just getting
This
warmed up.
we just getting warmed up. He just putting logs in the fire right now. He's trying to start that fire up so he can get it blaze. You know what I'm saying? We are in the beginning right now. And look at people panicking right now over some food stamps. Just imagine ain't no food around. It's gonna be it's gonna be chaos. Chaos out here.
Hmm.
Read on up.
And then it says, except those days should be shortened, there should be no
Mm-mm.
flesh be saved.
Uh-oh. He said
No
them
one
days,
saved.
so no one be gonna be saved. Then he said flesh. You know
Hmm.
what's it'll be a whole bunch of stuff going on here.
Hmm.
See,
Hold on.
Christ ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? He telling them, but he just giving them the little bit because if he go into it, they not gonna understand it. He just giving them a little bit of it.
Look, now here's the beauty of it. What he says next.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, no flesh be saved, but for
Mm-hmm.
the elect's sake.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He said,
But
the elect
but for
sake.
the elect's sake, those
Uh-huh.
days shall be shortened. Hallelujah.
Uh-huh.
He said
Hallelujah.
he gonna
See?
shorten them a little bit for
Yes,
the elect.
yes, sir.
He ain't gonna
Yes,
let it
sir.
last too long. You gotta go through it. Now, mind you, even the elect ain't safe, but just
No.
for the elect, he ain't gonna
Yeah.
let it go on too
Go,
long.
man, go. We hanging on by the string, man. We hanging on, man.
For the
It's
elect's
so
sake, he said he gonna
for real.
shorten that down just a little bit.
But
He
you know what
said,
though? We know what though. That's so amazing. I'm glad you brought that out like that. And you know what? He let you know, man. The elect. We are the elect. He finna cut it in half for us. Cause he know if we try to go endure this thing, most of us gonna fall, man.
"Gonna
Most of us gonna
fall."
fall in the place.
Really, what he's saying to the world is, if it wasn't for my elect, I'll put you in
Yep.
eternal torment.
Oh God.
But
Woo.
because my elect is there,
Yep.
because my favorite is there, I'm gonna shorten it down for them. It ain't
Yep.
he said for their sake.
For their sake.
It
For
ain't about the
real.
rest of y'all, but for them,
For real.
I'm
That's
I'm gonna
and
shorten it
that's
down.
that's any man like for my children,
Mm,
I'm gonna make sure my children get this here before such. That same thing the most high telling us about us.
God.
Okay? Wow. Read on out.
It said verse 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is
Uh-huh.
Christ, or
Uh-huh.
there be, he said, or there, believe it not.
He said, don't believe them.
Hmm.
He telling you out of his own mouth. He said, look, people gonna say, Christ is over here. Christ is over there. He over here. He said, don't believe them.
Hey, hey, he said one dude just said he's supposed to pop up in the desert, didn't he?
Yep.
And had everybody run out there to the desert and see if they read and studied they self-approved, they would have known. It
True.
said, Lo, here is Christ, or he over there. Don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
We gonna know when he
So,
here. It ain't gonna be
yep.
no question when he here.
Read on out.
It says, For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Wow.
Behold, I have told you before. There you go.
Uh-huh.
He said, Behold, I
What do you
have
say?
told you before.
Uh-huh.
Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert.
He in the desert. Hold on, he's in the desert. What he say?
Go not forth, behold, he is in the secret
Don't,
chambers. Believe it
don't
not.
not. Don't do it, people.
Mm. He
Listen to the
said,
scripture.
mm.
Keep reading. Keep reading. What did he
for
say?
for as the lightning come out of the east, and the
Uh-huh.
shineth even unto the west, so shall
Uh-huh.
also the coming of the Son of Man be.
And where
For
that and where that that lightning and where that lightning come from, officer?
it said it came as a lightning cometh from the east.
Okay, from the east, right? But where that lightning come from though? It come
Mm,
from the ground, or it come from the east, or it come from the
mm.
sky?
It come from the sky.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He telling you, he giving you clues. He said, I'm coming. He said, he's showing you, he said, is the lightning coming from the east? And what else?
And as it shineth even unto the west.
Uh-oh. So we gotta look up. We gotta look up, y'all. He told us not to he's not in the desert. He's not in these churches. He's not such. So where are him then?
Talk
You know
about the
what I'm
sunrise.
saying?
He said, like the sun,
Yeah.
as the sun rise in the east and
Uh-huh.
shine in the west, and
Uh-huh.
so is the coming of the Son of the Man will be. For wherever so the carcass is, there
Right.
will the eagle be gathered together.
See? He said the eagle gonna be gathered together. So we all gonna be gathered together.
Mm,
Yes, sir. Then what the Most High say? Then he gonna what? Separate from the wheat from the tare.
mm.
Hey, that's what it is. What it is, people. We just trying to give you an understanding. We here to teach you. We not here to try to drill that in you. We not doing that. We did that from the beginning. Now we on a whole nother page. We here to teach. You know what I'm saying? We here to teach the truth. That's all we teaching. The truth. That's it on that. Uh,
Oh, we can go all day on this because
you know what I'm saying? We gonna
now it's finna go into what happened
now.
after the tribulation.
That's what I'm saying. We gonna stop right there because
Okay,
I'm gonna come back on part two of that.
all right,
You know, I'm gonna be a part two. You
I
know what I'm
got that.
saying? Of
I'm
that,
gonna mark that. We're gonna pick up at
right?
29.
So we just went down and we did discuss what Yahweh Shai was telling the disciples what was going to happen in their time and what's going to happen in our time.
It
This
will
thing is
go out
happening,
on me
people.
now.
So this is what we need to do. We need to ask the Most High through His holy Son, Amasiak Yahweh Shai, to forgive us and come back and do His law, statute, and commandment, and gather ourselves together and quit listen to men. He told us never trust, they don't put your trust in men. We putting our trust in these men, and they failing us. Cause we
Con,
looking at them like that, like they gonna save us out of this place, or have us doing the right thing. No, they are leading us into a big hole. People, come
con,
over here and walk that narrow path. Start all over and walk that narrow path. Okay.
con. And as we was talking about that, I'm gonna say this last one because we have
Uh-huh.
to remember this. And this is Baruch 3:8. Behold,
Read out.
we are yet this day in our captivity because we pulled out a book and we know
Mm-hmm.
Deuteronomy where it says we were sold
Yep.
into slavery. So
We were sold.
never forget, we're still in that land. So behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where
Mm-hmm.
thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, to be
Mm-hmm.
subject to payments, according to
Mm-hmm.
all the iniquities of our father, which
Mm-hmm.
departed from our Lord our God. So we
See, hold on right there. He said, for the iniquity for our father. We are
Time.
paying our father's sin, and we living up on our own sin too.
Hmm.
We got 2 weeks in our arms. What we gonna do?
So we got to get back to these law, statutes, and commandments. so we can
Wow.
stop paying for not only our forefathers' sins, but the ones we accumulated, so it don't go on
Accumulate.
enough
Con.
more generations.
Con.
Um,
You said it so perfectly.
so with that, we're gonna say shalom. Shout out to all the other brothers putting in this work,
Shalom.
SUC,
Con.
and everybody else putting boots on the ground. We'll see you next
Con.
week for
Con.
another Fire Monday.
Con.
Shalom.
Shalom.